You don't need to be scared of going to another venue, especially if it's newer than yours, as long as you are providing the best possible service at your home venue. I am super proud of our year-round client touchpoint platform. The goal behind creating this platform was to ensure that we weren't just meeting our clients at 10 NFL games a year when they're in the brick and mortar building, to capitalize on the fact that we're invested in them 365 days of the year, just as they're invested in us. We have our technical gifting plans, we have our special events, but what we've really grown from is our experiences. And this is really hard to kind of get launched off the ground, because when you talk about experiences, you're talking about going into the competitor's market and utilizing their product for your gain. And 5 years ago, this was a really interesting idea, because folks will look at you dead in the face and say, well, why do I want to take our clients at the Tennessee Titans to an Atlanta Braves game? Well, because as the Tennessee Titans, we're going to host our clients there. This year alone, we did a trip to the 2022 Pro Bowl. We did a trip to the Masters. Before the Masters, we caught Braves home opener. It's really about making it beyond football and really making it B2B and making it client-based. So when we take our clients on the road with us for these experiences and these bucket list items, everything about it is white glove. We're booking their charter flight private, and we're staying at 5-star hotels. When they arrive, they've got Titans branded champagne waiting for them in their rooms. And our programming around everything is also an experience in itself. So we're not just gonna take you to dinner, we're gonna take you to a 5-star Michelin restaurant that's a true experience, something that you wouldn't do on your own. One of the favorite events from the clients this past year happened to be when we were in LA, and we played at SoFi Stadium, came out with a win, and it was incredible to see the client reaction. So we did the entire LA experience. It was an all business class private jet. We went to Elefante. We had brunch on a yacht, and then we went to the game, and we were really nervous about everyone's reaction to SoFi Stadium. And it is beautiful, and our clients absolutely loved it. They loved every piece of it, but they still came out of that talking about the special things that they get in our stadium that we do for them, and why they still appreciate their home at the Tennessee Titans. So it's always good to know what the clients like and what they don't like. You don't need to be scared of going to another venue, especially if it's newer than yours, as long as you are providing the best possible service at your home venue. You have to overcome the questions for your finance team asking you, well, how much is this gonna cost us? And then the second question of, well, why do we want to give revenue to our competitors? It all boils down to doing the right thing that's for your clients and for your team. When I was going through this analysis for our team, this has been about a 3.5-year process. It was really looking at, well, what do our clients spend their dollars on when they're not with us? And where do they spend their time when they're not with us? And how can we ingrain ourselves into that so that when they think, oh, I really want to go to the Masters, their first thing is not to go to Google. It's not to go to, the website for the Masters, but to come to their person and say, hey, Katie, do you have a connection at the Masters? I really want to go. The number one important thing about it is just ease of access for your clients. We are now offering that service, and it's all encompassing through us. They now come to us for everything. So they joined us on the Masters. We've worked really great partnerships with our local venues, because people no longer see them as your competition. They see their point of contact, Katie or the Tennessee Titans, and they know that you're the one that's going to get them there, and they're going to continue to come to you before they ever go to that venue. When we go to these venues, they have their own gear that's their size that's waiting on them, a fully catered suite, or they have an open bar. They have all of the tippy top things that they probably wouldn't usually go and splurge on for just themselves. But they have the opportunity also to have this really awesome B2B opportunity and meet more of our clients and their clients and have a great experience and also just make great connections. And again, it just all ties back to Nashville. I definitely see a shift in needs in staffing for premium departments. So my recommendation and what my preference would be is that for every one premium services representative that you have, that individual gets to focus their time and attention on 30 to 50 accounts. It's no longer breaking up account bases by spend, by their industry, by what have you. It's really about getting in there and seeing how this account base can be broken up so that we can provide them the best experience, because they're not the same. None of them are the same. Your staff needs to be as equally invested as your clients are. And they need to meet your clients where they're at. And I think you'll see the biggest ROI in that. So absolutely, I think you'll continue to see a larger focus on premium teams expanding in general, especially with how many venues and events that we have.